My name is Kasubo Joan, doing a bachelor's degree of arts with education, and I'm presenting my project in project planning and management. A project is a temporary endeavor undertaken to create a unique product, service, and result. It has a specific goal and defined sets of objectives, and a clear state and end date. A project is usually undertaken to achieve a specific business or organizational objective. The project management body of knowledge defines project as a set of coordinated activities with definite beginning and end, undertaken to meet specific objectives. Inputs, outputs, outcomes, and milestones are essential components of a project management framework that help to define and measure the progress and success of the project. Each of these elements play a distinct role in project life cycle and contribute to its overall management and evaluation. According to me, I came up with this project, which is improving access to quality education in rural children. I am working in Eastern Region, specifically in Namtumba district, whereby parents are very poor and living in remote areas without fundamental facilities. Therefore, they need support for their children, and this process of planning is planning to implement in 22 villages. The objective of improving access to quality education for rural children is to provide equal opportunities for education to all children, regardless of their geographical location or socio-economic background. This project aims at bridging the gap between the rural and urban education by providing access to quality education resources, infrastructure, and trained teachers in rural areas. This project also has some specific objectives. For example, increase enrollment rates in rural schools, whereby we are aiming at improving the enrollment of children who are in rural areas. Then there is increased retention rates, whereby we want to aim at retaining many children in schools. Then we have increased participation of girls and marginalized communities. This is aimed at providing scholarships, mentorship programs, and other access forms of support. We have improved the quality of education. The project aims at improving the quality of education in rural schools by providing trained teachers and modernized materials. Then with this project, I need some inputs that will help me to achieve my objectives. The inputs refer to the resources, information, and materials that are required to initiate a project. According to my project, the inputs include the following. We have funding. The project will require a significant amount of funding to cover the costs of the infrastructure development, teacher training, and procurement of educational materials. We have human resources. The project will require a team of experienced educators, engineers, and other professions to oversee development in education. We have technology. The project will require a range of technology solutions, including computers, tablets, and educational softwares. These will support to deliver information to the learners. Then we have community engagement. This project will also require the participation of members in the community. According to this project, I have some outputs. These outputs are tangible or measurable results produced as direct consequences of the project activities. They represent the immediate delivery of products generated during the course. We have improved infrastructure. The project will result into the development of modern, well-equipped educational infrastructure in rural areas, including schools, libraries, and technology centers. I have enhanced education content. This project will provide high quality educational content, which should include curriculum and learning materials that is tailored to the needs of the rural children. Then we have capacity building. The project will provide training and capacity building opportunities to the teachers and other education stakeholders to ensure that they have skills, knowledge that is needed to deliver high quality education. We have increased access to education. This project will increase access to education for rural children, particularly girls and children with disabilities in rural areas. Then, according to this project, we expect some outcomes. On the other hand, the outcomes go beyond outputs and focus on the broader impacts or benefits that result from a successful completion of the project. Outcomes are often related to changing in behavior, condition, and circumstances that occur as a result of implementing the outputs. They reflect the intended long-term effects and consequences of a project, and they include the following. We have improved learning outcomes. The project will lead to improved learning outcomes for rural children, including literacy and numeracy rates for better preparedness for the higher education and workforce. Then the other outcome is increased access to opportunities. The project will provide rural children with access to opportunities that they may have had otherwise, including access to higher education, employment, and other socio-economic benefits. Then we have the other outcome, which is stronger community. The project will strengthen the rural communities by providing them with facilities, access to quality education, which is a key driver for social improvement in economic development. Then, according to this project, we have some milestones. They are significant points or events within a project timeline that mark important achievements or stages of progress. They serve as checkpoints to assess whether the project is on track and will help to come up with the objectives. Milestones are typically defined at the key interview throughout the project duration and act as indicators for evaluating the performance and ensuring the alignment with the project objectives. So, according to me, these milestones, for them, they help evaluate and see whether the project will be successful or it will not be successful. We have completion of infrastructure development. The project will be considered complete when all the planned educational infrastructures have been developed and are in use. Then we have completion of educational program. The project will be considered complete when the educational programs are fully implemented of attaining higher quality education content to rural children. Then the other milestone is evaluation. The project will be considered complete when the outcomes of the project have been evaluated and they have been found to be positive or sustainable. Then we have developing an act plan. Creating a comprehensive plan that outlines the strategies, activities, and the timeline for improving the access to quality education. We have teachers training programs, organizing training sessions and workshops to enhance the skills and knowledge of teachers working in rural areas. As I conclude with this project, the project, it will aim at improving access to quality education for rural children. Children require a multiple-phase approach that addresses various inputs such as funding, teachers, infrastructure, and the outputs like 20 teachers, improved infrastructure, and therefore design outcomes that include increased enrollment, And to achieve these outcomes, we need to reach the milestones as discussed above. Thank you so much.